Hi everyone, this is Heidi from Adventuring Psychics giving you a shout out and a shout out to our psychic advisor, Jane Dowler. And I wanted to come on today because something showed up on my Facebook feed about coincidences or paranormal interference. And I want to explain it to you. You're leaving your house. You've locked your door, you're heading to your car, you're reaching into your pocket or your pocketbook for your car keys. And guess what? They're not there. And you realize, oh my gosh, I left them in the house, in that dish, or on that key hook that you have when you walk into the door. Now you go back into your house because your car keys and your house key are not on the same chain. A lot of people do that, or you might have an app on your phone that opens up your door via the mobile app. So you get into your house and you look on the key rack that you normally have always put your keys on, or you have it in that bowl that you always put your keys in when you get into the house from work, from an occasion. You always know that that is your habit, that the keys go on the key hook or they go in the bowl. Nothing has changed. And you walk in the door and then you realize the keys are nowhere to be found. They are not in the normal place that you always put them in when you arrive back home. That puzzles you. It also worries you. So now you look again at the key holder or at the bowl that these keys are supposed to be in, and you know 100% they are not there. So now you go to the living room, you go to the kitchen, you go to the bathroom, you go to the basement, and they're nowhere to be found. But while you're doing that, you also come back to that bowl where you put your keys in, or the key holder where they're normally supposed to go, and they're still not there. Why do you think that they're still there, even though you've seen them at least 5 times while checking your house, that those keys are not where they're supposed to be? Now, you go and check the garbage because don't want to leave any stone unturned. So now you're starting to check where the keys are not supposed to be. So maybe you sat on the couch and they're down on the inside of the couch because they went down the sides. Okay, you look underneath pillows that are on the couch. You're looking everywhere, and still again, you look at the bowl or you look at the key hanger, and there's still no keys there. So finally, you pull your phone out so that you can call, whether it's your boss or your friend, saying, I'm going to be a little bit late because I cannot find my car keys. So before you've even dialed that phone number that you need, something tells you to look in that bowl one more time or on the key rack one more time. Even though you're having a fight inside your head saying, I've looked in it 5 times already. They're not there. But something insists. So you go over and you say, see? And then you stop in your tracks. And guess what? Your keys are there in the bowl. Or your keys are actually hanging up on that key rack where you have always put them every time you come back home. Coincidence or paranormal interference? Why I say that is the reason why you could have not seen those keys is your guardian angel, your spirit guides that like to watch over you are protecting you. So when you get back into the car and you go down the road and all of a sudden you see an accident and the cars look really bad, but luckily no one is hurt, and you drive by that really slowly, in the back of your head, you're wondering, could I have been in that accident if I wasn't looking for my keys inside the house? It doesn't happen that often to a lot of people, but every once in a while, something will happen in your life where you can't find something where you know darn well habit tells you these keys should be where they should be, but they're not. So now you're looking all over the place. You've exhausted every turn, and now you go to make that phone call and you look at those places again, and all of a sudden, there's your keys. I don't know that that is a coincidence because I truthfully don't believe in coincidences. I believe in karma. I believe in kismet. But I believe also that your spiritual guides want to protect you whenever they are able to. So they have put an obstacle in front of you to keep you protected and or to keep you from getting into an accident. Or they could be preventing you from having an accident happen, such as you stayed 5 minutes or 6 minutes looking for those keys, can't find anything, but you find them last minute, you get into your car, and you're on your way without an incident. It could also be that they were going to prevent anything from happening to you at a certain time that something might have happened. So, what they're doing is they're possibly delaying anything for you to keep you safe. I did have a coworker several years back that said she said her house was haunted by a friendly spirit. She didn't mind him being there, but one day he was really causing havoc in the house, and things on top of her fireplace mantle were just going and being tossed on the floor, creating a mess. She couldn't get to work, and when she finally was going out to her car because she had to clean everything up, she did exactly that, which is drive by an accident that happened, and she realized that if she hadn't have stayed home to clean up the mess that the spirit had created, she might have been in that accident as well. So this is a preventative from some of our spirit guides, as well as a message from them that they are around us. They're looking to keep us safe. They can't prevent everything that might happen in our lives, but what they're able to control for you, they will most certainly step in and control it for you because they want to keep you safe. And that is kind of like their job, kind of like your fairy godmother or your fairy godfather stepping in to keep you safe or to keep you out of less trouble that you might be in had they not interfered. Which is also another reason why I think they install a little bit of um, intuition into you, such as before that person called up their boss or their friend, something in your head said, go take a look in that bowl where you know your keys are supposed to be or on that key hook. And then all of a sudden you look again and there they are. You know 100% they were not there before. But now you can't think about that because you have to get to your destination. So you're on your destination, you're going there, you might be passing an accident, and it pauses you. So take that foot off of the accelerator. Don't go so fast. Your destination is going to be there. You've already called to say that you're going to be late. No need to speed. Does that make sense to everybody? I know at some point in time, this has happened to most all of us out there. I know that it's happened to myself, my sisters, friends, even Jane. I know that it has happened to. So I wanted to put it out there that do you think it's a coincidence? Or you're like me and I'm in the paranormal business with my business partner, Jane Dowler, and thinking that it's paranormal interference. And you know what? I'm going to go with the paranormal interference and having, my own guardian angels and spirit guides out there watching out for me when sometimes I feel my life is in too much of a rush and I'm not slowing down to pay attention. Because that could be another uh, piece of information that your spirit guides want to impose upon you as to slow down, take it easy. You don't need to get to some place where you know the police is going to be there anyways. They're not going to start without you, or it's going to be okay if they start without you, but you don't need to put the foot on the pedal so much that you might get into trouble otherwise. So, that's what I wanted to come on today and talk about. And I thought it was fairly interesting when it showed up on my feed when I went onto my computer. Very interesting topic of discussion. So let us know what you think about it. info@aventuringpsychics.com. Let us know what your possible coincidence or paranormal interference has happened to you. So it's a little dreary out there today, but it is a bit warm because we are dealing with the holiday weekend. So everyone, just enjoy the rest of the day. Remember, Take it slow. Enjoy the day. Enjoy your ride. And we're going to be talking to you soon. Bye bye.